Hey guys, I don't know about you, but the worst part about getting dinner ready for me is getting all my ingredients ready and prepped. So this season, we now have a new product called the Prep and Store System. It's comprised of, and I don't have all of it, so that's why I have the catalog here. It's comprised of this cutting board that has some wire racks that slide into it so that you can put your storage containers in them, and you can prep on the cutting board and slide everything right directly into the containers that are going to go in the fridge. The part of the system that I did order is called the Store and Serve. So in addition to that cutting board with the wire racks, it's 3 containers. They're 5-cup containers. They come with a couple of cool features. They have a divider. Each one comes with a divider, and it fits in. There's some little grooves here that it fits right into. So that's if you want to store 2 separate things at the same time. This will divide them. It also, in the lid, has a little drainage tray, so you can put that in there for things like strawberries. I'm going to do mushrooms, things that maybe need a little bit of air circulation that are going to get maybe moist or get juicy. So you have that. And the lid itself has a little vent. So I'm still not clear on which things need venting holes and which don't, but if you know, then you'll be happy to have that. And it also, this little bottom piece, if you're not going to use it, if you don't need it, like for example, I have some celery here, then it doesn't really need that draining tray or whatever. So it's got a little notch here that fits into a little hole, so it'll snap right on into the lid. So it'll just stay on the top, and if the vent is closed, then it doesn't matter. And if it's open, it has holes in it, so it still will vent your food. So it's pretty clever. So for me, I decided that I want to start eating more salad, and I really don't have the time or the patience when I get home on the days that I work to start, cutting everything up and making a salad. A lot of times I just don't bother with the salad. So I thought, let me cut up some vegetables and try it out this week and store this all in my fridge ahead of time. So the other feature about this system is that it comes with a tray. So the purpose of the tray is a couple of things. First of all, you can store these directly in the tray, so they can just all slide into your fridge and take them right out. Good for snacks if you have kids at home, or just you yourself want to have some things to nibble on and you want to set it up at the beginning of the week. Fruits, just anything you could think of. Put it all in the fridge and just pull this snacking tray out. I've seen people use this for taco fixings, for baked potato bar. So you could, for a specific recipe, you could also get your ingredients organized either to prep the recipe or as condiments, to serve the recipe. If you're having people over and you want to set this up for appetizers, you can totally do that. It comes with these cooling inserts, which you've seen probably with a lot of our cool and serve products. And these just fit right in here. I haven't used it yet, so I'm not exactly sure which direction, but it doesn't really matter. These fit right in here, and you can store them in the fridge so that when you take everything out, it'll still fit. It'll just sit higher. When you take everything out of the fridge, it'll be nice and cold. It'll stay cold for an hour or 2. But if you store these in the freezer and just keep them in there for whenever you need them, then when you're entertaining and want to put something out, 4 to 6 hours with the cooling inserts. So I've already done. This is like a whole bag of celery. I just cut it into pieces that are more manageable. I took off all the stems, I washed it, I cut off those big chunky white ends. So now I just have sticks, so I can either pull them out to eat or I could slice 1 or 2 up for a salad. I took peppers, the red peppers, and these seem a little more moist, so I put the drainage tray in. I have mushrooms here, so I figured, actually I think these probably need a cooling insert. I keep calling it a cooling insert. A drainage tray, and it has little feet, so that's what keeps it up. So I figured with my cup slicer, that other cool product that we that everybody went sort of that one's too big. Just cut up some mushrooms. That one I have to cut in half. It's a little oversized for this thing. And then if you put the bottom on it and just push, it gets them all out. There we go. So, oops, sorry. So they're all out. So I can do mushrooms. So then these, I'll try to keep these handy for salads this week. I think the rest of these are kind of big, so I'll have to cut those in half. But I'll just put the bottom on because that, this last bit stays in the knife part. So when you push that on, it pushes them through, and then they all come out. So there's my mushrooms, and they're sitting on that little tray, so that should keep them fresh. I'll do these after because I want to cut them in half. I don't want to waste time doing that now. And then I have one more pepper, so I'm going to just do that. This is my Santoku knife that I absolutely love. It's very sharp, and I think because it has these little ridges, stuff like cheese or things that a knife might get stuck in, it doesn't get stuck. And then I have my, where'd it go? I had my scoop loop here. Oh, here it is. This is, for getting seeds out of pumpkin, squash, peppers. It's like plastic. It's not plastic, but it's like a plasticky kind of thing, and it has little teeth on it, and it has a small side and a big side. I've demoed this before. And then you just, you can just get your seeds out. Usually I do it from here to get the whole vein out with the seeds on it, but this has the top on it still. I guess I didn't. Anyway, but it's sharp. It takes it right off. So there I have the rest of my pepper, and I'll cut that up and put that in there. So I think it's a kind of a nifty little system here. Good for my own food prep, good for entertaining, good for just having snacks ready, things already washed my fruits and had them cut up so that I don't have to do that every time I want to eat, because I don't know about you, but prepping is not my thing. I like to make food, I like to present food, but I find it a drag to get everything ready to make the recipe. So I'm going to try this week for salad and see how it works, and hope you like it. I didn't get the cutting board just because I felt like I have a cutting board. I appreciate the whole idea of pushing everything into the containers, but my kitchen is so full that I just thought that's one thing that I'll skip this time. So anyway, but I did want to show it to you. So it is a whole system that's more than this, but this can be bought separately. So I really like this, and I hope you will too. I went to the dentist today, and the hygienist was telling me about all the food prep that she does, and I feel like that's the key. Meal prepping, getting everything ready ahead of time for the week. She was telling me she puts her lunch in all these containers, which you could do that too. You could get all your stuff ready, keep it in the fridge, and then every day pull out one of these containers, and you have dividers, so you could put 2 things in there if you want. Anyway, a lot of different ways you can use this. So that's it for now. Just wanted to, try it out and record it and show you. Okay, have a good weekend.